Alright, about the ADAS, so we have a couple things. We have level 2 autopilot in here. So, this camera right over here, if you want to go ahead and record it.
Yeah, I'm recording.
So this camera right over here where I'm holding, so go ahead and make sure that you're aware while driving. So as you're driving and you do decide to go hands-free on the freeway, which you can.
That's the front camera or rear camera?
This is the front camera. It's facing right at my face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then if you have it blocked like this, it'll go ahead and give you a warning saying camera obstructed, that it can't sense you anymore. So that's one of the safety features about, you know, the ADAS driving. But a couple things, if you go over here, and for anybody, when they first get this car, they push drive aids, and you'll see a couple different things when it comes to driving assistance. So first thing, let's go ahead and...
You can speak a little higher. So
yeah. So a couple things that we have over here is just our normal stuff. Our adaptive cruise control. So your standard cruise control, will go ahead and set the speed. And then after you set the speed, you'll have to keep it consistent at that speed. With our adaptive cruise control over here, most cars have this. It's now a standard feature in 2023. Your car will go ahead and adjust the speed depending on the car in front of you and behind you. So you can go ahead and just easily push it. You can easily just let your foot rest, control the wheel, and the car will just take care of its own when it comes to speed.
Oh, I see.
And let's go ahead and scroll down. We'll have some of the settings over here. Over here, we'll have our keep lanes. I'll keep you centered in the lane, but something cool about this one, if you scoot on over, you'll also have the highway assist. So this is where our level 2 comes in. You'll be able to hop onto the ramp, autopilot. The car will go ahead and shift lanes left and right, just to kind of remove that human error. So it'll be a little bit more, fingers crossed, it'll be a lot more safe when you let the car take over, you let the car software take over with kind of your eyes watching it.
I see.
So always, you know, even though you can go hands-free, 10 and 2, make sure the car is good and the car will help you. And if the car does mess up, you take it back over, either with the throttle or with the steering wheel. But what really helps the self-driving in all of its glory is going to be our cameras. It's going to have 7 cameras altogether. It's going to have 12 sensors in the front and back. So everything's working together to help this car really stay in motion and prevent collisions with other vehicles. But I think that should be it for ADAS and highway. Other than that, when it comes to ADAS and parking, it'll park itself. So you'll never have to really worry about parking ever again when it comes to a parking lot. And you can summon it from a parking lot. So let's say you're at a Safeway, at a Costco, and you don't want to walk all the way to your car. You can summon the car directly to where you are, and it'll come to you.
Okay. But you have to stay within the range of the...
yes.
I don't know.
You definitely have to stay within range. I don't have, specifically me, the range specifications yet within the car and how many yards or meters or feet it has to be. But it'll hopefully do that for you.
Okay.
But one of my favorite features here, especially since, you know, some people don't really like to look at who's backing out, rear cross traffic alerts. As you're driving, the car will, even if the car is blinded and you're blinded, and I know the roll cage for this vehicle is so thick and heavy, rear cross traffic alert will let you know exactly what cars are passing behind you. So as you're driving and you don't necessarily see everything behind you, but let's say the camera, you'll get an alert right over here saying, hey, stop.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But that should be all about self-driving and ADAS that we have in this vehicle.
Yeah. So this is fully loaded, the software, everything, or is still a demo one?
This one is still a demo vehicle, but this is the fully loaded demo vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll notice in terms of features, we'll have the full panoramic, we'll have the ventilated seats, and the massaging seats. In terms of software, that'll just be throughout all vehicles and it'll just be an update.
Okay. And